Hello to all the engineers, future data scientists and upcoming personalities of different fields. This is Divyang Srivastav and you know me well as your aptitude mentor. In the recent days, a change has been witnessed in actual examination pattern of different company specific placement drives, due to which a lot of students fail to perform well in the placement drives. Companies have increased the number of questions that has come from the chapter of puzzled, which actual puzzled up the state of mind of a lot of students. I got a lot of DM from different students asking them ki they have faced a lot of problem in understanding the concept of puzzle and what could be the possible approach to deal with this particular chapter. I thought of addressing this issue by making you familiar with the concept of puzzles. So watch this entire video so that you get a crystal clear picture to solve questions correctly from the chapter of puzzles and how you can maximize your scores in this particular chapter. So first of all, students, these all are our social media handles. All you need to do is just go and follow us on all these platforms so that you get the hiring information at the earliest. Also, if you are facing any sort of challenges with regard to your placement preparation, you can drop a comment on all these social media handles and we will surely address your problems that you are facing with regard to your company specific placement drives. First of all, you need to understand what is puzzle and why these companies are basically asking you puzzle in every particular assessment drives. Puzzle reasoning questions are questions that are logically and analytically they are framed up in order to check a presenter, a scenario or a problem that you have to solve. They often involve arranging, ordering or grouping of the data or matching different elements based on the given clues or conditions. So it basically required to analyze the given piece of information, right? Pick the information that is important. If you are given with some of the information, you have to pick the important information and leave out the information that is not required, right? You have to check the conditions, you have to check the possibilities as well, right? Reasoning puzzles are mostly based on family relation, classification, selection, etc. So further we are going to see what are the varieties of questions that come around particular chapter. So first of all, we have to understand the type of puzzle that has been asked. So first would be box based puzzle or a floor or a lift based puzzle. It is a very famous question, right? We are given with set of information in which we are given with number of boxes and we have to align that particular of boxes, lift or floors as per the given information or as per the data that has been provided in the question. Second could be a day, month, year based puzzle. In this also we are given with numerous dates. Suppose different persons are there and we have to align them as per their birth dates or month dates or years wise, right? Born date, right? So all we have to do is segregation of the data. Third would be age based puzzles. Then we could have the puzzles based on the categorizations on different fields and aspects. Then we have a puzzles based on comparison. It could be height based, color marks, ages, etc. puzzles. Then we could have a puzzle which is based on the blood relation. For targeting or for approaching these particular question, we have to understand the concept of family trees, right? Then designation based, salary based, experience based, it could be also a form of puzzle. Then at last we have linear puzzle or the seating arrangement puzzle, which could be parallel based puzzle, circular puzzle, mix or uncertain puzzle, right? So first of all, whenever we have to solve the given set of puzzle, we have to keep in mind these 9 pointers, and on the basis of these particular particular points, we are going to solve any of the puzzle very easily and we can also maximize the score certainly. So firstly, collect all the direct information, whatever the direct information is given. Suppose you are given with the condition, all the particular information is given, right? First of all, you have to collect the direct information that has been given, right? On the basis of that, parallelly you have to make down or write down the conditions that are being given. If there are any possibilities that are being further derived from the given particular set of data, we have to align them. Arrange the direct information in a tabular form, right? Then identify all the negative information and mark it in your table. So what is the negative information? Negative information is, suppose A can't sit with B. So if A can't sit with B, or if A is not adjacent to B, then next to this particular position B can't be sit. So we can generally refer this condition with this particular signature or a symbol, that A and B both can't sit next to each other. Then we can have other facts that can be found from the direct information. The most important point is, some conditions there will be more than one possibility, right? We have to keep in our mind that there could be instances when there could be a possibility of more than one possibility. So according to possibility, arrange them in a different tables. Reject all the tables which violate other information in the puzzle. Acha, for an instant, just I am going to make you understand what is more than one possibility. Suppose adjacent to A, B is sitting. So it could be possible that B is sitting, if A is facing towards the north direction, then B could be this particular position, or there could be another possibility that B is sitting to this particular position. But we are not sure whether B is to the right of A or B is to the left of A. So in that particular scenario, we have two of the possibilities, right? So first and foremost thing is to draw the possibilities, and at last we will align all the particular condition, and we will have one and final full and final approach or the answer. Reject all the tables which violate the other information. By following this process, you will reach the correct answer, right? So at last there could be chances, there could be a scenario that one of the possibility will be cancelled out, and at last we will reach to the correct answer. Most puzzles are tricky, so take care of every word and sentence, right? So your syntax, your comprehension of languages should be very crystal clear, right? You should have good understanding about the English language. Your memory should be good. Your concentration over the whole particular, while you are reading throughout the puzzle, it should be very crystal clear. So first of all, we should understand what should be the right approach to master the puzzle. So the right approach would be practicing the condition making for first 15 days. If you are a beginner, I am just considering that if you are a beginner, right, and if you have to start your preparation, so for the very first 15 days, make a habit to become familiar with all the conditions. What could be the conditions? So for the first 15 days, just practice all the conditions. For that matter, you have to go with the previous year questions. You have to go with the topic wise questions that has come in the different company specific assessments, right? For next 2 months, start practicing 5 puzzles a day. So if you make it a habit that for the next 2 months, that is, if I just consider 5 days in a week, so there could be 5 days for which you have to practice. In 2 months, there is a 8 weeks, right, and 5 questions you are going to practice on a each day. So sum total would be 25 into 8. That will give you a number of 200 puzzles. So if you just practice this amount of questions, that is 200 puzzles, you will certainly got to realize all the particular conditions that are going to come in the puzzles. You are familiar with type of variety of questions. You will get most probably the questions that has come in the previous year question. That will give you a rough figure, a clear picture about what puzzle is all about, and you will definitely ace in all these puzzles. And just trust yourself, trust in the process. If in beginning you are taking around 15 minutes to solve a puzzle, then you will definitely notice a set of magic or set of changes, that after a span of 2 months, if you do this particular practice, you will certainly take just 3 to 4 minutes to solve one particular puzzle, right? Now don't get panic. Many a times solving a questions required difficulty level, whatever the difficulty level of the questions, you will take time accordingly. It could be 3 to 4 minutes if it is a easy to moderate level puzzle, or if it is a hard enough, then too you are going to take 4 to 5 minutes. But certainly you will surely improvise your time consumption, right? Take timer so that you can reduce your time and improvise your accuracy. Practice from Prep Insta platform, or you can even watch the concept video so that it will boost your concepts for the very first time, right? Acha. Also, there could be two possible ways. Some of the puzzles need condition to be write down, but some of the puzzle won't require condition to be write down. They can be solved in a straight way, right? It might be a variable base, so write down the possibilities in a puzzle if it is required, but that requires a lot of practice, है ना? जैसे जैसे practice करोगे, you will certainly got to have a clear picture. You will be get familiar with the amount of questions, the variety of questions, and you will solve the puzzles very easily. Now, understand, if you want to increase your speed in actual solving of puzzles, I'm just going to give you a few of the pointers, right? So if you have to increase the speed in puzzles, first you have to go through with the mocks. Mocks will help you to analyze whatever your weaker sections are and whatever your strength is. First of all, you have to analyze your mocks. Now, if you give a mocks, there could be possible 3 reasons for you to consume a lot of time, right? First problem, and the foremost problem that around 70% students are facing whenever they are solving the questions from puzzles, is English language. Many times they are not able to comprehend the question very easily. Comprehending of the questions means to analyze whatever the conditions are being given, or to understand whatever the conditions are given. I'm not going to say कि तुम जाके you just go and watch the subtitles of the English movies, or to read with the particular novels, right? You are not going to become a author, ठीक है? तुम्हें author नहीं बनना है. All you have to do is a good problem solver, and all you have to aim at is how you can qualify these examinations. So better approach would be go with the targeted study. Follow targeted reading. Follow targeted reading. Now, what is targeted reading? Since you are lagging in the English section, na? So अगर English section में lag कर रहे हो, just do as much as puzzles as you can, right? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा puzzles solve करो, बार बार questions को पढ़ोगे. If you go with the questions around the puzzles, you will definitely become familiar with whatever the types of questions, that whatever the variety of questions that has been asked. बार बार conditions को पढ़ोगे, बार बार देखोगे possible reasons क्या है, possibilities क्या बन रही है, तुम बिल्कुल questions को समझ जाओगे, ठीक है? Many times it happens that students are very good with the English language, but basically what they are fail with drawing the particular possibilities or drawing the particular conditions, finding the particular conditions. तो for that matters बार बार क्या करो, सिर्फ और सिर्फ practice करो और targeted reading करो, so that you can familiar with the variety of questions, ठीक है? एक बार variety of questions को तुम समझ गए, ठीक है? You will definitely ace in this particular section. Then second reason why student lag, why student fail to solve the puzzles in a given set of time or in a given time frame is concept clarity. Concept clarity से क्या समझते हैं? देखो, there are variety of topics that are being covered. अभी students को लगता है कि exams में they will definitely be able to solve the puzzles correctly. But actual examination में क्या होता है कि इतना सारा variety of questions आना होता है, right? So if you miss any of the type, you are not going to approach the questions correctly. For that matters, concept clarity is very must. If you are not able to draw the conditions, if you are not able to draw the possibilities, then how you will be able to solve the puzzles correctly? So for that matters also, concept clarity is very must. You should go with the Prep Insta Prime videos, where we have make you understand all the variety of particular puzzles in a very comprehensive, very easier manner. Or you can watch concept videos of different YouTube sections. Third reasons why student fail to approach the puzzle in a given time is random thoughts. ठीक है, ऐसा होता है ना कई बार कि हमें puzzles मिलती है तो random thoughts start coming into your mind. We lost our concentration, we lost our memorization. बार बार random thoughts आने की वजह से क्या होता है, अभी I am sitting in the examination room, I have given a question in the assessment, but वहाँ पे ना जाके मन में बहुत irregular thoughts आ रहे हैं other than the studies, or different thoughts are penetrating into our head. For that matters we are losing our concentration. So you can do, the best part is make reading as a habit, so that you can just guide your mind, you can train your mind well, or just go with the regular meditation programs. You can also approach meditation techniques, so that it will improve, it will boost, it will enhance your captivating skills as well as your concentration towards the whatever you are reading, right? So this is the common factor. If you just approach these particular pointers, you will definitely speed up your speed in solving the particular puzzles. Now we have to go with the basic alignments, basic variety of questions that are being come. Whenever there is a linear arrangement based questions, linear arrangement means when numerous people are sitting in a row, they could be aligned in this particular way, right? Suppose this is a row, there are 5 people, so we can first go with the condition, whatever the conditions can be given. If it is clear, then go with the one condition. If there it is not clear, then draw the another possibilities, and on the basis of the information that has been given, you have to align the number of people, right? So this could be the alignment. If they are facing towards north and south or in any direction, first of all you have to mark the arrows as per the given alignment or as per the given directions. Then case 2 would be, if person are sitting facing south, then the arrangement could be this particular, right? So this is the basic picturization, or this is the basic representation of how people, if they are facing toward the south, can be aligned. Now there could be another case of double row arrangement. There could be possibility, it could be a possibility that all the 2 rows people are sitting in a such a way that they are facing towards each other, or there could be another possibility that they are facing away from each other. So suppose there are 5 people, the right inclination of arrows or the right representation of arrows would be away from each other. So these 5 people are sitting and they are looking away from each other, right? So this is the basic representation of people that you have to keep in mind. Now comes to the circular arrangement. Whenever we have to deal with a question from the circular arrangement, all you have to keep in mind a cross diagram. Suppose there are 4 persons, then this is the best approach to represent the people. Suppose there are 6 people, this representation help us to solve the people. If it is 8 people, now we have to if we are given with the directions in which they are facing, there could be ideal 2 ways, right? There is a possibility that all the people are sitting and they in a particular circle and they are facing towards the center. So from that perspective, from the people's perspective, the center is towards the particular centermost point, the bisecting of all the particular people. Now if they are facing towards each other, they are facing towards the center, then arrows would be aligned towards the center, so that we can be very sure about whatever the directions is given. If they are facing away from the center, then we will draw the arrows outwards. Okay, there could be another possible way that some of the people are facing towards the center or towards inward, and some of the people are facing outwards. So in that scenario, as per the given conditions, as per the given information in the question, we have to align their particular figure. Suppose 2 people are sitting and they are looking at outwards, and 2 people are sitting towards inward, then 2, right? So as per the given condition, we have to align, we have to direct them as per the given directions in which their orientation is. So just to make you familiar with the topic, what I did is I have taken up two of the important questions from this particular chapter, so that you get a better picture what variety of questions are being asked and how to solve these kind of questions in actual assessments. So 7 boys, Vipin, Ramesh, Vidya, Balvinder, Aslam, Sahil and Pratyush are standing in a row. We are given with the condition. These all are different conditions. First of all, what you have to do is just go with the information that is being given. Then formulate the conditions that are being given. Draw the possibilities that can be drawn up, right? And further we have to conclude with the right possibilities, and you can approach to the right answer as well. All you have to require is it involve arranging of the data, ordering, grouping or matching different elements based on the given clues or the patterns. So you have to use right clues, right patterns, and in that way you can group up the data. So first of all, we are given with 7 people here, right? 7 of the boys, and they are standing in a row. We are not being provided with the direction in which they are facing. So we can assume whatever direction we want to assume. We can assume any of the directions. Whenever we are given in a condition that direction is not given, then we can assume any of the direction in which they are facing. So all the students are standing in a row, they are facing towards the same direction. So for that reason, first of all, we will take possibility 1. Pratyush is standing in between Aslam and Vipin. So we are given that Pratyush is standing in between Aslam and Vipin. But Pratyush is in between Aslam and Vipin, we know, but we are not known about the orientation or the sitting arrangement of say Aslam and Vipin. Why? Because they can be interchangeably used. Aslam could be to the left of Pratyush, right? Who is here? Here was Vipin. So Vipin would be to this particular position, right? But it could be also possible there could be also possibility where Vipin is sitting to this particular position and Aslam could be redirected to this particular position. That means we are not sure about their particular position. Their position could be interchangeably changed. There could be interchange in the positions, right? So for that matters we are using 2 of the conditions. Abhi jo bhi accurate answer hoga, at last we can just find out we can conclude the right options when we go with all these conditions. Whatever the options, whatever the conditions that satisfy with all the information given would be the right possible answer, right? Now go with the second of the information. There is a boy in between Sahil and Vipin. So in between Sahil and Vipin there is a boy. Sahil can't be occupied to this particular position because Aslam has already occupied to this particular position. So Sahil will definitely come to this particular position, and there is a boy in between Sahil and Vipin. Now if we go with the first possibility, Sahil won't be coming to this particular position. Sahil will definitely occupy to this particular position, that is from here. Okay, just write down the initial letters, right, in order. In a case that we have the same initials, suppose we have Vidya and Vipin, so you can have 3 letters so that we can reduce our time consumption. There are 2 boys in between Aslam and Vidya. So if Aslam is seated here, Vidya can't go to the right of Aslam. Why so? Because then it will exceed the total number of boys. It is being given that 7 boys are total. Okay, one thing more, when it is been crystal clear and it is been stated in the statement, problem statement, that 7 boys are given, don't get confused with the names or the nomenclature. Vidya can be a boy as well. Vidya can be a boy as well. Don't get confused with the actual question, right? So whatever the statement is given, there are 2 boys in between Aslam and Vidya. So Vidya could not be to this particular position. Vidya will definitely occupy to this particular position, that is Vidya will be at this condition. Vidya would be to the right of Aslam. So if we go with the first of the possibility, Vidya will occupy to this particular position, right? Now go with the information that has been given in the fourth of the statement. Balwinder just right of Sahil. If we go with the second of the possibility, Balwinder cannot occupy to this particular position to the right of Sahil because Vidya has already been seated in this particular position. So this assumption would be automatically wrong because it doesn't satisfy to the conditions given. Now come with this particular alignment. We have Balwinder to the right of Sahil. There are three boys between Vidya and Ramesh. So between Vidya and Ramesh there are three boys. So Vidya is being seated here. Ramesh can't go to the right of Vidya. Why so? Because it will exceed the total number of boys. So definitely in that scenario Ramesh would be to the left most in the row. Now comes with the question part. Who is standing second from the left? Second from the left, right? So from the left Ramesh is to the leftmost and Aslam is second to the left. So right answer would be Aslam. That is option number D. देखो, best part to solve these variety of quizzes is a variety of questions around 4 to 5 question directly comes from one quiz. So if you are able to solve just a single quiz, if you are just able to solve the right pattern or the right grouping or the right arranging or the right say ordering of this particular puzzle, you are going to solve 4 to 5 questions directly, right? सिर्फ एक पजल सॉल्व कर लिया तो 4 to 5 क्वेश्चंस बहुत ही इजीली आप स्कोर कर सकते हो जस्ट विद द राइट अरेंजमेंट. सो इट इज अ वेरी स्कोरिंग टॉपिक, राइट? सो यू कैन मैक्सिमाइज द स्कोर बाय जस्ट सॉल्विंग वन पजल. ठीक है, अब ऐसे ही पजल को कैसे आगे करते हैं इसके लिए यू कैन फॉलो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो वी आर गिवन विद वन मोर पजल विच वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व. Study the following information correctly and answer the question. 8% PQRSTUV and W, right? So 8 characters are being given, are sitting around a square table. Table is square information facing towards the center. All the people are facing towards the center. 2 persons sit on each of the sides, right? Each of them has different number of phones. So each of these particular 8 persons are having a different phone which are numbering from 1 to 8. So here we are given with 2 of the information. First of all, there are total number of person, that is 8, right? And each of the person are carrying a phone which has a different numbers, which is being assigned with different number of phones, that is 1 to 8. You does not have odd number of phones, right? First of all, just go with all the information that has been given, right? So for that matters I have just made this particular slide with a little information with a little font, so that we can approach this question in a given space of PPT, right? So let us try to solve this question. First of all, you can understand what is square and how the alignment of a square can be drawn. Just do it with the help of particular circular base arrangement only. I'm just going to approach this question. This would be 4 particular person, this would be arrangement of 8 person, right? All we can do is, you can check out here too we have a table structure, right? This could be the structure of table. Then we have 2 people here and 2 people here. This could be also a structure of table, right? Which is a square in shape, right? So let us draw one more possibility. देखो, foremost part is to draw the possibilities. Why we are drawing the possibilities? So that we can save time further and it won't take a lot of time to approach these questions. This could be another table, right? Now just try to align the information whichever been given in the question and align the data in the given format. You does not have odd number of phones, so particularly from that particular information you can draw the possibilities. So you cannot have odd number of phones, that means you could have even number of phones. So right numbers would be 2, 4, 6, 8. You could have any of the possible number of phones. U sits third to the right of V. So if V is being seated here, and all are facing towards the center, that means this particular centermost position, then as per the given question, as per the given information, you will be at this particular position, right. Always remember that whenever people are facing and they are sitting in a circular way, they are facing towards the inward of the direction, then always to the right would be in anti-clockwise direction. So we will draw the assumptions. You will be sitting at this particular position. You sit third to the right of V, who has 4 phones. V is being allotted 4 phones. V is being allotted 4 number of phones. So number of phones for 4 would be cancelled out. So possible number of phones that U is might be having is 2, 6 or 8, right. Then let us go with another information. One person sit between U and S. One person sit between U and S. So as per the given condition, S could be at this particular position or S could be as particular position. Now just read more about it. S who is not adjacent to V, who is now used for S. So S who is not adjacent to V, that means S won't be sit at this particular position. So if S is not being seated to this particular position, that means S will definitely go to this particular position. Got it? Because U and S have one person in between. Got it? Now T has 3 more phones than that of R. That means R plus 3 would be the number of phones that T is having. Q sits to the immediate left of R. So immediate left of R, who is sitting? Q is sitting. So let us draw the particular condition. And on the same side, so only one side is being left where 2 person could be seated, that is this particular position. Q will be seated to the left. To the left would be always clockwise direction, and R would be seated to this particular position. Q sits to the immediate left of R, and on the same side Q and V are not adjacent to each other. So Q and V are not adjacent to each other. That means our condition, our possibility is definitely true, because Q and V are not sitting next to each other. Now T sits second to the left of P. T sit second to the left of P. Okay. So if T is sitting to this particular position, second to the left of P, so P would be at this particular position, because it would be clockwise direction. To the left means clockwise direction. Who has 6 phones? So for P is having 6 number of phones, so we will assign 6 to the P. So number of phones that U is having, 6 is not going to be not the possibility. So only 2 possibilities are left, that either U is having 2 number of phones or 8 number of phones. R does not have 2 phones, right. So as per the given condition, R is not having 2 set of phones. U has 1 more phone than that of Q. U is having 1 more phone than that of Q. So these all are conditions that are being given to us, and on the basis of that we have to approach the given particular possibility, right. So now comes with the possibility. So possibilities of phones could be, we have 8 number of phones, so it could be 2, 4, 6, 8. Acha, remaining number ko just write it down, 1, 3, 5 and 7, so that we have the idea of whatever the alignment is being filled and whatever is being left. So we are left with 6 of the spaces. We are given with that P occupies the 6th position, V occupies the 4th position, and we are not known about the 6th position as of now. ठीक है, अब इन 6 position को कैसे fill करना है, just have a look. Have a look. First of all, R plus 3 is equal to T, and R doesn't occupy the 2nd position. If R doesn't occupy the 2nd position, then what are the position left for R? So we have, for R we have 1 left. Can R occupy 1 number of phones? No, because 1 plus 3 would be 4, and 4 is also occupied. Can R comes to the 3rd position? No, because as per the given condition, if R has 3 phones, then T must be having number of phones that are greater than 3, that is 6. But 4 and 6 are already occupied. Only one condition would be there where the difference is free. There are two conditions. Either it would be 2 and 5 for R and T, or it could be 5 and 8 for R and T. Now, we are being given that R could not having 2 number of phones. So, R will definitely have 5 number of phone. So, R will having the 5 number of phone. So, if R occupy 5 number of phone, then T will have 5 plus 3, that is 8 number of phone. T will have 8 number of phone. This data is also covered. Now, let us go with other conditions. So, if 8 is already filled, right? So, we got the number of phones that U is having is definitely 2, because U is having even number of phones. U does not have odd number of phones, that means U is having even number of phones. Got it? So, U will have 2 numbers of phone. If U got 2 number of phone, then Q will have 2 minus 1, that is 1 number of phone. Now, we are left with 2 of the particular people. S is already here. We are given with the 8 number of people. Only W was left. Now, we are not sure about the number of phones that S and W have. S and W might have interchangeably, that is only 3 and 7 are left, I guess. Now, 7. Okay. So, number of phones that W is having, it might be 3 or 7. For S, we have 3 or 7. We are not sure about, because we are given with a limited set of information only. We are not being very much clear where S is having 3 number of phones or it is having 7 of number of phones. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे information clearly नहीं mention है. So, either S or W is having 3 phones or they are having 7 phones, right? Now, basis of this particular diagram, we have to approach the question. Who is second to the right of T? Let us see who is sitting second to the right of T. So, if we just go with T, T is looking inwards, right? So, second to the right of T would be P. So, the right answer would be option number B, that is P. Let us go with another question. How many phones does Q is having? So, let us go with the options. Q is having single phone, that is 1 phones. So, the right option would be option number D, that is 1 phones, right? So, student, that was all about this particular scenario. I hope whatever pointers that we have discussed, it must be very fruitful and useful for your preparation for puzzles, and you will surely going to maximize your scores, and these questions help you for your actual foundation building or for the concept clarity. If you just follow my approach, whatever guidelines that I have given to you, you will surely ace your upcoming placement drives. So, you have a wonderful opportunity to get free access to Prep Insta Prime. What you have to do is just do comment whatever challenges you are facing with regard to your studies or placement preparation or your experience and learning from these sessions. If you feel any help in the topics that you are facing a lot of hurdle with, just write in the comment and I will explain to you in the next session for sure. Also, student, Prep Insta brings you a process of opportunity for 200 plus courses under one subscription. So, if you are preparing for the upcoming placement drives and you are preparing from very scratch, from very beginner, you can avail these particular courses on these particular futuristic technology, which are very helpful for your resume shortlisting as well as for your interviews as well as for your assessment, right? If you want to upskill yourself, these top-notch technology will definitely help you in giving you A's from other student, and your selection would be definitely sure. You can avail courses on data science, AWS, CC++ courses, Java, competitive coding, artificial intelligence. Every futuristic technology will cover in this particular one course. Also, a student, let me make you more familiar about what Prep Insta Prime is. So, let me take you to the world of Prep Insta Prime. It is basically a upskilling platform where you can upskill yourself, where you can certify yourself, where you can gain certifications and you can have top-notch knowledge about all the popular skills, aptitude, English, competitive coding, verbal reasoning, games based puzzle. You can do your entire preparation from one platform. So you can have popular skills, you can learn skills from our platform, ethical hacking, Power BI, cyber security, cloud computing. These all are different tracks through which you can do your entire preparation. Then we have full stack courses, Express.js, jQuery, MongoDB. You can learn all these skills from our platform. If you are a student from non-IT background and you want to switch your career into IT background and you want to learn the languages from very foundation level, from very beginner level, then it is the perfect place. You can go with different languages platform. You can learn C, C++, Java or Python, right? And if you want to enhance your coding skills, you can do the competitive coding courses, DSA in C, DSA in C++, everything from our platform. Also, if you want to avail a maximum discount, you can use my coupon code, that is div10, to avail the maximum discount, and applying this particular code you will be having certainly maximum discount to it. So my coupon code is div10. You can also find my coupon code in the description of this particular video, right? Avail this particular opportunity and enhance, maximize your particular chances to get campus placement. Do comment whatever challenges you are facing with regard to your studies or placement preparation, whatever learnings from your these particular sessions, and we will definitely address to your problems. If you find our work informative and knowledgeable, you can share it among your friends so that maximum of the student can avail these opportunity and can be benefited from this particular concept clarity video. Thank you all.